yet. And I think we're live with that guy
We're
right
live.
there.
And this guy, it's always hard to tell which way it's pointing, but I'm going to go this way and this way just so I cover both
Just in
bases. What's
How
up,
you
man?
doing, brother? Good to see you, man.
Good seeing you, bro.
It's been a crazy week.
I'm tired. I'm not going to lie, bro. I'm physically and mentally tired still, and it's Tuesday. I should have had a little, but it's. I mean,
right on.
We're speaking of the week going on. We have a Legion meeting this coming Thursday, but check this out. So I don't know if you saw the video. I'm gonna go ahead and put a plug in there that this knucklehead went ahead and started another video series, just impromptu, right? Of Bubba and I out on the golf course, not having a clue on what the hell we're doing, even though we're trying to figure it out. I mean, we both know how to golf, right? We just it'd been a while since we both done it, and I decided to pick up my phone. If you hadn't seen the video, and make a video of Bubba looking like he hit a ball 85 yards, but it really only went right there,
about 85 feet.
Yeah. So Buzzed Golf Chronicles.
Oh no!
Yeah, so we did episode number 1, qualifying for the Buzzed Golf Tournament.
Buzzed Golf Tournament.
Yeah,
nice.
And so tomorrow is episode 2 of the Buzzed Golf Chronicles, as Bubba and I are going to try to work on the first tee. So this ought to be interesting.
Oh no!
Yeah, so we're gonna. So I don't know how often it'll be, but right now it's. I'm gonna try to get it as almost every Wednesday as possible, so that we can do it. It's just we had a comment on there from Chris Brock. He said this is literally the best video on the internet at this point. If you haven't if you haven't seen it yet, and watch my dumbass do something stupid, and yes, by the way, we were buzzed, and that's true. Go out there and YouTube Buzz Golf Chronicles episode 1, and you get to watch it. So I'm my dumbass. Well, I tell you what,
cool.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. Who knows what's next?
So is this one of those episodes? Like, is this one of these things? Like, we could say, "Hey, we'll send you a bottle of Crown Black if you guys go play golf." Maybe you guys could, send them a bottle and tell them to go play golf and see how they do.
You know what? Hey, this might be troubles. This might be trouble.
Send them a bottle, y'all.
You know what? And on top of that, if we happen, I'll make this bet now. Right? I will do this right now. If we have an episode, right? If we're out there golfing and someone sends us, I don't know, if they tell us, hey, here's a bottle of Crown, and you have to, we obviously, by the time that we make the video, we're going to be buzzed. That's the whole premise behind it. I'm not going to do it sober because that's kind of ridiculous. And maybe if we make it within par, we reward that person who told Nitro to drink this, because tequila. I'm a big tequila guy, and watch out now. So I don't know. Anyway, that's a little off on a tangent, but yeah, good times. I
polished off my bottle of Cabo the other day, by the way.
You know what's funny is that at the event Saturday, one of the alcohol vendors gave a bottle of Cabo to raffle off. My guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, cheers to that, gentleman. He's all right with me.
Yeah, cheers.
But I will say this. As we do every episode that we do, we like to start off by saying, if you're feeling bad, you're feeling depressed or anything like that, and you feel like you might want to hurt yourself, please have second thoughts about that. We need you in the fight to help everybody else. So
yes.
If that's the case, dial 988 option 1, or you can email myself or Hustler or Mr. Nitro there at gearheadsandguardians@gmail.com, and we will respond to you as fast as we can. You're important to us. We need you to know that you're important. You really do matter. All right. whether you're a veteran, whether you've never served, it doesn't matter. We're all humans, and we all, we got to make it, and we love you. We care about you, and we want to see you someday, so
Absolutely.
do the right thing. Do the right thing. Pick up that phone, dial 988 option one if you're feeling like you want to hurt yourself or somebody else. Or you can email us at gearheadsandguardians at gmail.com, and we'll respond to you as fast as we can. That's a promise.
Absolutely. And it being, suicide prevention, and it was last month. But here at Gearheads and Guardians and Relief of Troops, it's every month. Suicide prevention, PTSD, combat. That's every month. And we'll get into it later on and recap from how our conversation went last week with Bubba, which was an amazing episode.
That was a great
but he said it right. You're not alone. And I'll echo what Bubba says all the time is you're not alone. So reach out.
You're not alone. So I will say this. I'd like to do a little bit of a breakdown of the crazy week we've had.
Yes.
Let me move this mic so I don't look like I'm bending over all day trying to talk into a microphone. All right. So now we did have the matter of fact, if I pull the calendar from last month, we had let's see, it was the karaoke night was the 27th. Guys, that was fun, by the way. I attended bar that night. It was amazing. Lots of fun. You guys are the greatest. They had the writers meeting, the GM meeting on the 24th. But where to go? We had tacos and trivia last Tuesday. I'm trying to find it. Where did it go? But we had the 9/11 Memorial Run a couple weeks back. And guys, that was huge.
That was a lot of fun.
And you know what? It was really cool is just that there were so many people that came out that I had never seen before.
Sure.
I'd never seen a lot of these people. I never even knew who they were, but they came out and, they participated. They act like they knew me since I was a baby, so all those folks that came out and supported the memorial run. God bless y'all. Really do appreciate you.
Yeah, that was really cool, man.
It was a ton of fun, man. And like I said, I met people that I probably would have never met. And, I was awarded that opportunity, and it was really cool. Then I do want to also say, since it is October 1st today, all right, for those of you that might be watching that are involved with 245, I want to say it's auxiliary meeting and the Legion meeting is Thursday at 6. Thursday at 6. Of course, we have bingo on Sunday, like we always do. Believe it or not, lately they've been doing really good as far as like prize winning and stuff like that. They've done really, really good lately.
On the machines, or are you talking at the
no, not the sweepstakes machines, not the sweepstakes. I'm talking actual bingo.
Oh wow!
And the sweeps have been doing real good too, man. So those of you that might be watching that don't know, we do have sweepstakes. They're not gambling machines, okay? In the state of Texas, you cannot call them gambling machines, okay? They are sweepstakes machines,
and they're fun.
Yeah. First time I ever played them, won $300 and some bucks. I don't know who that was.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The jerk over here. Anyway, couldn't happen to a better guy. I'll just say that. But they have been hitting a lot lately. So if you guys are in the area, please get over and check out Seguin American Legion Post 245. Check out those sweepstakes machines, and trust me, you'll have a lot of fun, and hopefully you'll win a lot of money. Because the other night I had told the guy, I'm sorry, I can only pay you out $500. Sorry. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day.
The next day,
great, I'll see you then. But now I know I'm trying to find. Oh God! Before I forget, really important. If you're watching and you're in the Seguin, New Braunfels area right now, Atlanta Park in New Braunfels, they're doing a walk for the New Braunfels veterans. Walk for the 22.
Yes.
Walk. It's super important, guys. And I know it's like It's like 7:15 right now. But if you get a
Yeah,
chance, get over there. Maybe catch some of the after events, things like that. Support your local veterans, man, because
that's a
you
great
know,
cause. That's a great
well,
cause.
yeah, it's a great cause. I mean,
Yeah.
think about it like this. If you've never served, these people have given up their rights, their freedoms.
Hmm.
They've literally, and this is no joke now, literally became a stock number. That's
Hmm.
not a joke. That's not a joke.
Yeah.
Literally became a stock number so you could pursue the American dream. So these guys bent over backwards, did a lot of good things for you, and just to pat them on the back and say, "Hey, welcome home. Glad you're home. We love you. Whatever the case may be, as long as it's
Yeah.
not rude or unethical." Hug
Yeah.
a veteran today, man. Go to New Braunfels, give them a big hug, man. Because I'm sure. I'll say this: if somebody ever came up to me and just hugged me out of the blue and said, "Hey, thanks for serving," I think I'd probably break down and cry. I'm not gonna lie. So be prepared. If you do that, be prepared. And I want to say, next month, if you're a car guy, if you are a car guy, there's supposed to be a car show on the 23rd of November. Not positive exactly
I
where
think that
yet,
sounds about right. Yeah.
but I know it is the 23rd.
Yeah.
Not positive where it's at, but stay tuned for that one. I want to pull up this October.
And this Friday is bike night at the brewery there in Seguin.
Yes, that's the
And
one I was looking for.
Yeah, and we will be there. Relief for Troops will be there. I believe if you can come, we might do an impromptu uh, podcast or video of Gearheads and Guardians out there.
That's the 18th
Yeah.
of October, though, isn't it?
Nope, it's 4th. This is Friday. Yep.
Okay, hold on.
October 4th, bike night. And so we'll be there with a table. Relief for Troops. We're gonna have our tablecloth, a banner. We're gonna be set up. So come out and see us. Talk about what we do and what have you not.
They must have moved it then. Yeah, because I'm looking at a flyer and it said the 18th. Let's see, American Legion Poster for Bike Night, Friday, October 18th at 7. But then I look at the calendar and it does say the 4th.
Yeah, it's the 4th. Mm-hmm.
Okay, now, okay, ALR 245, y'all have thoroughly confused me. Just so you know. Still love you guys. You thoroughly have confused me.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be out there. I'm and again, it's one of those last impromptu things where John said, "Hey, you're a nonprofit. Come on out." So I'm gonna set it up. It'll be me and Jennifer, and if you can be there,
yeah, absolutely, I'll be there.
Might have some stuff to hand out. Might not. Haven't we'll see, but we'll definitely be there so we can talk about what we do and what have you not. So
sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Down like 4 flat tires. Now, I just had it and they just pooped on me. Where'd it go? I will say this: karaoke night, guys. Even if you don't sing or anything like that, if you want to come out and just have a blast during the week, have a few cold ones, I'm here to tell you. From behind the bar, I had an incredible time watching everybody. It was unfortunately I couldn't drink because I was working behind the bar, but man, I'm here to tell you, talk about a great time. Everybody was happy. I mean, that's a great thing.
Sure.
Hold on. This was from Raul too. He posted on Facebook. Well, that was a busy September. Thanks to everyone who made it all over the place, supporting events. Started with the American Legion Riders Post 533 POW MIA run. That was a great ride. That was making riding fun again. Held our first 9/11 first responder dinner.
That was awesome.
That was a great ride. Delivering meals to Seguin Sheriff, Seguin PD, Seguin Fire Department, and Arcadian Ambulance. DoorDash without tips.
Yeah,
but the honor
an
was more
escort.
than enough. The honor was more than enough. I cannot thank the Guadalupeans from Our Lady of Guadalupe Catholic Church Seguin enough in Seguin for enough. Excuse me. Thank them enough for all their hard work they put into those meals. Who knew you can make rice that quick? They'll know who they're talking about.
Right, right.
Yeah, the memorial ride was amazing, and there's if you haven't had a chance, guys, get on Facebook and check out American Legion
Mhm.
Riders post or chapter 245. Like the group, check it out, and you can follow it, man. There's a lot of really cool things they post on here. I can't even put it all out there, but there's
Yeah,
a lot of good things.
yeah.
Um, and where can you go buy a $14 bucket of beer every day of the week?
And it's open to the public.
And it's open to the public. It's not members
Mhm.
only, guys. It is open to the public. So
Yep.
if you're Joe Schmo that's never served, not a veteran, but you might have a grandfather, twice removed, who cares? Come have a cold beer, say hi to Chuck, and say hi to Ron or Cassandra or our new bartender, Abby. Go check her out. Guys, it's a lot of fun at the Legion. Don't let the old stigma
Mhm.
slow you down. You get a bunch of folks in there having a good time, and believe me, they will come.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is a great time. You just fitting everything in the schedule. But if you can get out once a week, there's always something really going on. So good time.
Amen.
Absolutely good time.
That's a fact. And not to mention that a lot of the members of the Legion are super nice.
Mhm.
Whether they're older than you are, younger than you are, everybody's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's not every day where I can go in the middle of the day, at 4:00, have a cold beer, talk to a veteran over here that's in their 30s, and then over here talk to a veteran that's almost 80, and have the same conversation and have a
Yep.
great time. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's great. It really is.
Yeah.
People are so cool.
Compatibility is awesome.
Amen. Amen. And if you are in the Seguin area and you really want to come by and check out the Legion, all right, it's right there, right across the street from the Chevrolet dealership in Seguin.
Mhm.
Okay, it's on the same road. Now there are two Sonics, but it's the one Sonic that's by the Chevy dealership. That's the
Right.
one you want to go to. Okay. If you see a blue and silver Ford F-150 sitting out front underneath the Legion sign, come say hi to me. $3 beers, $14 cold buckets all day long. Yeah, man.
All day. That's like happy hour all day.
That's right. That's right. It's happy hour every hour.
Every hour.
At the American Legion in Seguin at post 245. Be there, be square. All right, let's move on, brother. We got a lot to talk about.
Man,
not a whole lot of time. So let's move on.
Yeah, I first want to we talked before, and I wanted to put this out. I talked to Dr. Emily today,
Yes.
and some so cool, exciting news for us, and talking about Zilis products and what have you not. Now, as most of y'all know, Chuck and I are not doctors. We're a doctor we have a PhD in drinking spirits and alcoholic beverages.
Roger.
We have PhDs in smoked cigars. We have PhDs walking the line of what's legal and not out in public, which is for some reason it's in our blood to be that type of guy. However,
no.
When it comes to the human body, and what Zilis can do and what it does, for us, Dr. Emily has agreed that once a month we are going to showcase a Zilis product. She is going to come on, and this is cool. She is going to come on, and we're going to talk nothing but that. Right? For the whole hour, we're going to talk how, what, why. She has agreed to do that. So that's pretty rad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's amazing because, the boss at the bar. I don't know if he wants me to put his name out, so I don't want to say his name.
Mm-hmm.
But Rhino, we'll just call him Rhino because that's his road name. His road name is Rhino.
Sure.
Super awesome guy. God bless him. I know his legs are not the best, and I pray for him all the time. And I keep trying to tell him about Zilis, you know, and how it can possibly help him out. And you know, I'm hoping that, you know, having Doc on with us, you know, will kind of get a little bit of light and maybe eliminate any doubt that he might have. Because I don't want to sound like a sappy guy, but I mean, the guy's super cool. He's kind of took me under his wing, and I love the guy. He's a good dude, you know, and I just want to do good things for him. So I'm hoping that having her on the show, maybe he'll see it.
Yeah.
And that, you know, he'll, you know, kind of get some answers out of the questions that he asked me that I might not be answering properly. You know,
yeah, of course.
I put him in like super layman terms that, you know, even dumb people look like, dude, what are you talking about?
Right.
So maybe if Doc came on and explained it, it'll be a little easier and more to the point.
We're going to, on top of that, I'm going to set up where once a month, I'm going to bring Zilis to the Legion and invite the public in to do a Zilis night, so that people that want to come learn about it, that want to come hear our story, even have a chance to donate if they want to, but actually just come and get involved with what we're doing and learn about why Zilis, why this products and all that. So I'm gonna work on that. So that I'm pretty excited about that too. But talking about
I'm gonna say this before you go any further. I want to say Zilis, and I'm putting this out there because I know for a fact, because I would never make a statement if I did not know 100% dead to right that I'm right. Okay.
Sure.
Zilis, by far, bar none, AAAO, got to be the best CBD product out on the market today. I've tried different ones.
Yeah, I have too.
Look, I got all kinds of stuff. I got, where's that other one? I don't even know where it's at. There's like 2 or 3 bottles up here that I just threw up there because I don't care anymore. I have the good stuff, and it works. And I did get my first vibe in. Okay.
Let me tell you, my friend, and I'm going to go back to what Dennis, I believe it's Dennis, the AL, our chaplain, our rider chaplain. No, not chaplain. Sergeant at Arms.
I don't know about that. No, I don't know about
that. And his wife, Sharon. They were out there. They came to visit us Saturday, and
yes. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm terrible with names, but anyway, they won. Actually, they won a couple of the door prizes. But anyway, we were talking about it, and he came out and said, "Listen, man, I've tried everything, so many things. I'm just so skeptical about this." And he was talking about Zilis and what have you not. He was, and this is what I said to him, and I said it in a as firm and what's the word, confident as I could. I said, well, here's what I will tell you. If you need any more than what I'm about to show you to convince you that it does something without THC in it, here you go. And I said, you're looking at a guy that's off everything to include chemo because of this bottle. I am alive off chemo because of this bottle. Now, that is that again. I'll throw the disclaimer out there. That's not a Zilis saying that it fights cancer. That's not a statement that they make. This, but we scientifically know what's happening inside the body. And he looked at me and he went, And he told me, he says, I just, I don't want to be high. I don't want to do it. I said, it's non-THC. You're not. And I said, and it's grown by the United States Department of Agriculture. And I'm on it. And if you want all of my medical records from 2019 until now to show where it says on full spectrums hemp CBD, and these are all my numbers compared to what I was before, You can have those 2. And he said, all right, I'll try a bottle. And I gave him a bottle of CBG.
Oh, okay.
It's and so anyway, so that vibe, I will tell you that
Wow. I don't know the way to explain it.
The calming effect. I mean, have you tried it yet?
Dude. Now, as you know, I was on the regular Ultra Cell.
Which is fabuloso.
Super. I mean,
if you don't have anxiety, let me just say this real quick, Chuck. If you don't have anxiety issues, then Vibe, you really don't need to spend the money on the Vibe, because it's that is strictly everything plus anxiety. So, look at it in steps. But Ultracell, if you don't have anxiety issues, but you have everything else, Ultracell is absolutely, it's still the same stuff. Yeah.
It's amazing. And I said, and I've told people before, I'll take it every day, just like I'm supposed to. I get up in the morning before my feet even hit the floor. I reach over and I grab it off my nightstand, take my drops, turn the TV on, wait for it to, kind of do its thing.
Yep.
Then I get up, take a shower, brush my teeth, whatever. I go on about my day. Okay. Now, I started doing this about roughly about two and a half months ago, roughly, give or take. And within like the 3rd week, okay, I kind of got a little complacent and I fell off for a day. Holy cow, dude. You can tell. It's like my mood sucked. I felt like crap. I was like, oh, wait a minute. This is the reason I took this stuff in the first place. It's supposed to be helping me. So I had to run back home. Get my drops. Seriously, heart attack. And now this stuff, I guess, again, if you have anxiety, please don't take it if you don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Not that it's going to mess you up or anything like that, but in my personal opinion, I don't think that, how to explain it, the results you're going to get are not what you're wanting. Okay. For somebody that has anxiety, that's like this stuff, the Vibe, I'm telling you.
This stuff is amazing, man.
I can tell. I've had this bottle for 3 days. And I thought, you know what? Let me check it out. Let me just check it out. So this morning, I didn't take it this morning. I didn't take no Ultracell at all today. Okay. I can tell the difference big time.
Sure.
This stuff is amazing. I'm telling you. The Vibe, and it says that you get like a,
it's called the entourage effect.
They call it they call it an entourage effect.
Yeah.
I call it kind of like being supercharged. Yeah,
you're in charge, and that's
my mood's better when I take it. My mood is, and I'm not saying, oh, I'm high, I'm happy, he. No, that's not it at all. Not it at all. You don't get any kind of weird sensations. You don't get. You're ready to take on the world. That's what it is.
It deals with the brain's ability to focus without all the extra whatever
BS. Yeah.
Right. You have to really understand this stuff, and we've talked about it and we can get into more later, but real quickly, you actually have to have the want to understand the human body, so you can understand what's going on with you, so you can understand how this stuff is going to make it better or help you. That is totally what it's all about, right? And if all of us that have an ailment understand we have an ailment, okay? We know that, right? We take the time to go, shit, it hurts. Too. Damn, that hurts, right? If you can do that and you go like, what can this stuff, what does this do to my body? Right. And you have to take that time. So we're gonna start doing some classes. I'm gonna start giving out some classes. Hopefully they're and talk about like what we talk on the podcast. We're going to talk where people that don't watch the podcast just
face to face.
they face to face and so that was really cool. That it's not convincing. It's I don't want to say that I convinced them to try it, as more of they questioned is the stigma that they have about it
right
justified now, and that
Right.
and that to me is a huge proponent. So I'm waiting to see what they it was only a 7 day, so but I'm waiting to see how
Cool,
they
man.
feel. Yeah.
Cool.
So
I'm stoked for him because I know when the first week I took it, towards the end of the week, I could actually feel my body just feel good for a change.
Yeah.
I got and this see here's what people don't understand. This stuff, okay, will help you rest the way you should, so your body can heal, because your body's not going to heal when you're out moving around all day. It's not going to heal. I don't care what doctor tells you what. It's not true. You have to rest to get good healing. That's why a doctor, when you're sick, what are you supposed to do? Go home, get some rest. Oh, really? Why is that?
And
you need to heal.
you talk about rest and really the body, the pain receptor, the pain receptors, the swelling goes down, your body gets down, and you can start sleeping better at night, right? Sleeping better, as in if you got horrible sleeping, and it's just bad, ultrasound is going to calm down. It's going to make you sleep. Yes. However, this little bottle of R&R, let me tell you something. This stuff is lights out, Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Lights out. And it is a CBD product, but it's got CBN. CBN is another one of the cannabinoids that works on the receptors that helps your body do things in your sleep cycles. So when your body goes to shut down, the receptors are activated in your sleep cycles to work on your body because of the CBN. Oh yeah, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I take this about 45 minutes before I go to bed. My guy, I think I'm overdosing.
He said, "My guy,"
because it tells you to take a half a dropper, and I'm actually taking 0.75 milliliter. Thank God my auto ship comes in. It starts, but I take a full dropper. I still have some left. I got probably about 2 or 3 nights left in it, and then my other will be here. But listen, this stuff right here, even if you take a half a dropper, I did a half dropper last night. Wow. And the cool thing about it is it's not like if you take a Benadryl or if you take a sleep aid where all of a sudden it's like a train hits you and you're out. Yeah. This stuff slowly starts working on you, bro. You're like,
so it feels a little bit more natural. It feels natural.
Yes. I'm ready to go to bed. But when I wake up the next morning, like, I don't remember shit. And I'm gonna say it just like that. Nothing. Zero. No dreams.
When you wake up, how's your body feel when you wake up?
Okay, so I'm going to give I'm going to give an honest assessment here. If you don't get a good, 4 to 7 hours or 6 to 8 hours sleep, and you take a full dose of this, you're going to wake up and you're going to go, I could use probably another, whatever. But I also attribute that to my body is in the condition it is. If you don't have any ailments but you want to sleep better at night, like working out, right? You work out. I've started working out, and I take a really cool that I wake up the next morning and my soreness is almost gone away. And you know how when you work out the next day you're like, ugh. So this really helps with that. So you don't have the fog, right? Oh, yeah, Andrew Hessler wakes up with a fog every morning just because I don't have coffee in me. But you don't have that. You don't have that where you're still wiping drool off your mouth. Where it's like some of those other sleep aids. You know what I mean? R&R. If you don't have anything else in your arsenal, that's CBD, and you just want to get better sleep or heal at night and sleep, Ultra R&R. It's a small bottle. That bottle has lasted me a month. You don't need a lot.
Oh wow, no kidding.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's only a 0.7 mil, a 0.75. It's not very big. There's 3 lines on it. There's 0.25, 0.50, 0.75. My dumbass takes a 0.75, and I probably didn't need to, because it's like it's. I mean, I don't remember going to sleep. It's like someone hit me with a ball peen hammer. Lights out, you know. So we're gonna do that. But I want to talk. You brought up the vibe, and I do want to recap. If you guys haven't watched it, go back to last week's episode, which I think it was 35. This should be 36. But either way, go back and watch it, where we talk about Bubba, and we have him on, and he talks about anxiety. It was one of the most touching. It's crazy when you sit and watch it now. I've actually sat and watched it twice. Not to hear our shenanigans, but because I want to listen to Bubba and how he puts it out there, and how he really opens himself up to, admitting, like when he talked about, I'm a Marine. We don't die. You can't hurt us. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So for him to go out and join us and do that, it was absolutely an amazing podcast. That was a great episode. So again, I want to thank him for doing that.
Amen.
So yeah,
Bubba, if you're listening, thank you, buddy. I owe you a beer.
Yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing.
And thank you very much for being there again. Thank you so much. I mean, I know to sit with your buddies and talk and get things off your chest. That's cool. That's really cool, and it's wonderful. It helps, but to get in front of everybody out there, that's a big step, and that means something, man. At least I know it means something to me. And by God, thank you. I don't know how much better I can say it besides thank you.
Right.
That was super awesome. Super awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I was
No, you're good. You're good.
Farting my phone, but great podcast. And then the event Saturday, it was better than what I had expected. It exceeded my expectations, and I can't wait to get the formulation of PR out to the community to see how much bigger we can grow this thing. I think next year I'm going to send the invite out to some of the slingshots out in Houston and the surrounding areas. I want to thank the 210 Slingers. I want to thank the crew for coming out. Had a great time. Gave away all the baskets. Raised a little bit of funds to buy some product. And we are going to do an impromptu pop-up handout event. We don't know yet. We don't know when. And that'll be your chance to come get your hands on a bottle of free CBD. So,
Make sure you're there, y'all.
Yep. And real quick, last weekend I did not announce because I was at our event, but I want to shout out to the winner of the fireball class, Jarrett Payton. Jarrett Payton and I have raced together for a long time, not in the same class, but we raced together for a long time. He's a great guy. And every time I see him, since he's been back at the track, he's had a good year. Some bad luck, and a couple mistakes. He'll even tell you. But last weekend he got his first win in a long time. So Jarrett, I'm gonna let you know that we're talking about you. But Jarrett Payton took the win last weekend, so that was good to see. And then Greg Densmore and Logan Densmore. local IMCA modified drivers, father son. They went to Cotton Bowl for the Stems racing series. They run with the South Texas IMCA modified series, and G Diddy, after bad luck and bad luck and bad luck and bad luck, he finally found himself back in the winner's circle, just like he is in rare form. So Greg Dinsmore, the 8G IMCA modified, congratulations to him on his big win at Cotton Bowl. So it was a good weekend of racing from what I've seen. Howie Marks in the Fireball class won the championship. Howie and I ran back in the limited late model days together. So it's good to see him get him a championship. Good guy. The big bad wolf finally got himself some gold there. So that was pretty cool. So good weekend and a fun season. It's been a fun season, and our very own Iceman Landon Sauter got third in the late model points, and it was very close at the end. I'm talking very close at the end, but it looks like he got third in points, which is to us the success coming from not having a motor to learning a new setup, a new engine package with the crate, and learning how to drive. And we're still. I'm not going to say we're far off, but we're further away than what we can be, and we're still learning on some of that setup stuff, bro. So yeah,
it's a young team yet. It's a young team, so
we are. Yeah, even though I'm the old one, we are. Yeah.
All I can say is this, and I'm saying this from experience because I've known this guy quite a long time.
24 years.
I'll say, yeah, I was gonna say about half my life I've known this guy. He's a stand-up dude. If he tells you he's gonna do something, by God, he's gonna do it, and he's not gonna stop until he does. So, y'all, all I'm saying is this: y'all can make it easy, or y'all can make it hard. It's up to you. He's coming.
Yeah, I like to think that I'm very optimistic about. I just had to order new rods. I got the phone call yesterday. You know, if it wasn't bad luck, I probably wouldn't have any luck at all. However, I have to say that when an engine shop says he doesn't feel comfortable with something, even though things would be fine, that there's question to it as to like for our application, that gives me great comfort that we got a big piece coming, because he said we're going to need some rods, right? So I ordered another set of rods for the motor, and he said, but everything else is coming along just nicely. And that gave me chills. I said, let me go ahead and order these rods now, because the big guy's ready to come back. Oh, listen, 426 cubic inches of every ounce of whatever you want to call it. I'm bringing it. I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm going to know what the hell to do with it, but it's coming to the track. So yeah, so the 1X, the return of the 1X, I'm very excited for. I just optimistic.
Way cool. I'm looking forward to a new season coming up too. It's going to be great. Yeah. Now, just for the folks that are out there listening, when does the next season start?
It's I don't have the calendar. They haven't put it. They normally don't put it out. They normally put them out in January, right? On average, the first late model show isn't until April. But we do an icebreaker, and then there's a show prior to that. And if everything goes well, we're going to have another big show prior to the season starting. So it's and everybody does it. They call them icebreakers and the thaws and things like that, So, but the first race of the season, I want to say for the other classes is in March, and the first one for late models is probably going to be in April again. Yeah.
So put that on your calendars, everybody. March, April, be ready.
We hope. I've got to get the car out to the track and work on some setup, and really just to break this motor in. The key for me is not having to look down at the gauges and
Right.
knowing that it's not going. I don't have to worry about it when I put the beans to it. So once I get past that confidence, once I get confident in that, then it's going to be all about setup and making it dig. So
Right.
excited for it. Mm-hmm. And it'll be
Now,
nice to be back out with Landon. I'm gonna be honest with you. Landon and Bubba, they're excited about getting the car back together. I'm excited about getting the car back together. But really and truthfully, we're a team. And being out of the track and having two cars with the same goal, and it. For him and I, it doesn't matter who finishes in front of each other as long as we finish in front of everybody else as a team.
right.
That's our goal.
Exactly.
And so, but it'll be nice to be back out there with my guys.
So cool. Yeah, and I'm hoping, that next year's season keeps me on my toes like this season, because I was like, I might not seem like I'm a super race fan or anything like that, but I am. And I support my best friend, and I support the team, and I pull for the Souders to go out there and kick some ass too. So it's the whole team. It's a team effort.
It's a team.
You got HMS, you got Souder, or what do they call their name?
Trifecta Racing.
Trifecta Racing. There you go.
Yeah.
Trifecta Racing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
If you're looking to support a team out there, and you like motorsports, and you're in the Floresville, Lavernia, San Antonio, Seguin, them areas, get up, take your tail out to I37 Raceway, and enjoy some seriously fun and exciting racing on the weekends. You won't be sorry. That I can promise you.
And with that, I'm gonna add one thing to it. I have a little hunch when I was talking with Ray about my original idea for what I'd like to do in coming April, in March, April, if we make this happen. There was a classic cars that I wanted to have out there, and he said, I'm working on someone about that. So just let's see how that goes. And I went,
yo.
Could that be a regular thing if they do have those? Because if they are, you're going to be in for a show. And if they make it a weekly thing, or at least once or twice, maybe 3 times a season, that would be huge down here.
What I would like to see, I would love to see more carts.
Yeah, so we did have carts.
I know it's not a big draw, but for the younger kids coming up, I think it's super awesome. It's just like BMX racing when I was a kid. They had the minis and all that. I think it'd be really cool to have kids on.
Yeah. So one of the reasons why we did away with the carts, besides the amount of participants, from what I understand, I could be wrong. Ray, if you hear this, correct me if I'm wrong, but was also time. Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Time. Now we have 8 classes of cars, 7 classes of cars, 8 classes. We don't race on every class every weekend, but we do race a couple classes every weekend, which is good. The pure stocks and the fireballs and the sport compacts, and you want to have those guys, which is great. But when you talk late models and modifieds got their own touring series. I know I dare I say more expensive cars. The carts were kind of taking up time, right? And things like that. So that's why we don't have them. However, 87 Speedway down south towards Beeville, Corpus, they run carts down there. I think South Texas Race Ranch runs carts. And I believe Texana Raceway Park, TRP, I believe they run carts also. So there's plenty of karting there. But for us, it was really, our focus is late models and sport mods and modifieds and
Big
so. Yeah, the big dog stuff. But if we happen, like I said, if he makes this, if he makes what I think work, and we get to have another class of cars more often than zero at all, that's going to be a lot of fun. Now I might have to call. My boy from Las Cruces and be like, pack some spares and come on over. We got a little fun going on. So,
You talking about
yeah.
what I think you're talking about?
I don't know. I don't want to. I don't know. That we're working on something, but yeah. So,
Way cool, man.
and I want to put this out too. I want to tell you the Southern States Modified Series. We went up to hang out with Mr. Lawrence. We went to Hunt County Speedway, watched the Crate Lake models run. Austin Teese won second night out. Very awesome. Congrats to our buddy Austin Teese for the win. Who in turn put a big motor in and ran with the World of Outlaws at Boot Hill and missed transferring to the World of Outlaws show A main by one spot. I mean, that was, and that was awesome to see, Austin go out and do that.
Damn, what a show.
Yeah, that was awesome. But I did not know that there was a big block super dirt modified series that travels Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas. But I did not know that. I have only seen them on TV and raced them on Xbox, but I never seen one live. And let me tell you about a big block modified.
I'm in.
Absolutely a different animal. They sound different. The power is ridiculous. Super fast. Oh my God, these things are fast.
Right.
So it was cool to go see the big block modifieds for once. So shout out to those guys.
Quick question about that, and then I'll let you get back to it. I remember watching. I'm trying to remember and I can't remember the car or the guy's name, but he set some kind of a record at Eldora, and I want to say he had a big block in it, but he was doing he started here, and then you'd be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and here he come again already. Like, holy cow, that guy was blazing fast. So now, granted, it was a sprint car. It was a wing sprint. Yeah. But you talk about fast. Oh my God. Yeah.
So that was not Eldora. I believe that was Williams Grove, and that was Dave Blaney.
Okay, so
which Dave Blaney, that was a few years ago. That was like 6-7 years ago. Dave Blaney set a track speed record of 142 miles an hour.
That's the one.
And which he just retired last week after winning the Dave Blaney Memorial, his father's race, and he has retired from sprint car racing. But I know what you're talking about. They have him on clock. Huh? No, that was a 410. Yep, 410 sprint car.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I thought that
no. They used to back in the day. They used to have what they call limited and unlimited sprint cars, and that before they put wings on the cars, you could run a big block, and those were the unlimited, what they call super modified / sprint car. They did have big blocks in them, and then they trimmed it down to, you have the 3 classes now. But I would tell you that, and I made this out. I put this out at the track, and everybody thought this was cool. But David Gravel, one of his new motors, 410 sprint car motors, is just shy of 1,000 horsepower. It's like 998. It's ridiculous.
Insane.
Stupid. Yeah.
On dirt, y'all. That's on dirt.
On dirt.
On dirt.
Yeah. So when they say that you need to have a set to run in a sprint car in a 410, that's exactly what they mean. Yeah. So, but anyway, a lot of events coming up. Bike night, October 4th. Come out and see us.
Right on.
If you get a chance, go to Blue Bonnet Palace. Talk to Jake on a night that they're there. Absolute awesome people. They hosted our event. We got invited. Relief Troops got invited to another event that's being put on by Blue Bonnet Palace because they like what we do. So great people up there. Amazing food. And talk to Jake and say that, let him know that Nitro sent you, and have a good time. Great people.
Way cool.
Yeah, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited for what's coming up.
I did go ahead and pull up the calendar here. Matter of fact, you know what? Instead of sitting here, well, no. So we do have a bike night this Friday at the American Legion in Seguin at post 245. And
it's at the brewery. At the brewery.
Yes, at the brewery at bike night at Seguin Brewing Company.
Yes,
that's on to 111 West Gonzales Street in Seguin, Texas. That's area code 78155 if you're using your GPS. All right, and then let's see what we got here. Veterans Appreciation is on. Oh, there's a Veterans Appreciation dinner at the Veterans Outreach Center at 205 East Weinert Street in Seguin. The American Legion will be hosting a dinner for veterans and have some organizational speakers there presenting how they can assist veterans. Dinners from 6 to 8. Be a good time to get out there and just kind of see what's out there to help you out. If you're a veteran, you kind of new to the whole veteran world, go there and get a whole lot of doors and windows opened up for you. Trust me.
Informative.
Exactly. Oh, here's a good one too. Halloween festival meeting for those Legionnaires. October 10th, 6:30 to 7:30. There's going to be a meeting at the Legion about the Halloween thing we're going to be doing this year. And it looks like this next Saturday, which is the 12th, looks like there's going to be a scavenger hunt at the American Legion Post 593, 326 Legion Drive, West Converse, Texas. And I believe there'll be some of the 245 riders over there too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
I'm not positive. I think I did overhear some people talking about that.
Yeah.
And then as for the next couple of weeks, guys. So as more things filter in, we'll let you know all about it.
Yeah. So I think also with Dr. Emily coming on, I'm working to get some other Zilis corporate folks to come on, and we are working to see if we get Colonel Gadsden to come on and join us. So we're working through some logistics there. Obviously, movie star and everything that he's got going on, but we have put it out, and we're working to see if we can coordinate some time to have Colonel Gadsden come onto our podcast, which would be really dope. And then this month, pay attention for our next veteran spotlight.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. So
big surprise coming. It's going to be pretty exciting. I'll just say that.
I'm looking forward to that.
Me too. So if you guys have questions or something like that you would like us to ask our veteran for veteran spotlight, make sure you reach out gearheads and guardians at gmail.com.
And we have real quick, we have dog tags. Yes, we have dog tags now. So, you want me to tell them, or do you want to tell them about the dog tags? So, I'm
right back. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Stand by.
Yep, I have yet to. I'm building the order form. I have the template for it, but if one of the things that we want to do here at Gearheads Guardians is, and Relief for Troops, is to find a way for us to remember our fallen veterans and our loved ones, right? And one of the big things for us military is dog tags. I have no idea where my dog tags are at. They're probably packed away somewhere, but I know that my grandfather, who served, in the war. World War II, I would love to have had his dog tags. So we are working on an order form now where you can, for a small donation, order a set of dog tags, and you'll get 2 dog tags, just like what we wear. You get a toe tag and then a jaw tag, and you can have your veteran loved one, his information, her information, and we will etch it personally. We have an etcher. We will etch it for you with anything that you want on it, front or back, so that you can remember and carry around the memory of your loved one. So dog tags prices will come out soon. Order form will be soon. Pay attention to reliefattroops.com for the order form for the dog tags. So really looking forward to that. Yeah, and we got some other cool stuff coming up. We got bottle openers and things like that where you can buy merch and what have you. Now, and if you want custom stuff made, there you go. You can see we got the Zilis pay it forward with that 1X on there. I don't know that guy. He needs to start paying you for that trash number. But anyway,
I don't know.
Yeah, so really cool stuff that we got coming. Mm-hmm.
Right on. So again, I want to, it's 8:04, so it's that time. But I do want to say, if you're a veteran, you're in the Seguin proximity, go check out the American Legion Post 245.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great place to be. They've unknowingly really turned my life around, and I owe them a lot. Great people, great place to be.
Yep.
That Raul guy, I don't know about him so much, but and that Jeff guy, he's something else.
Oh yeah. I mean, and John, I don't know.
John, I don't even know why he even bothers to show up. I mean,
great people. John and Raul broke off from a ride they were on just to come and visit us all the way up here in Selma for our event. Just and that's what we do. We do as brotherhoods. We we help each other out. We that's something that at any American Legion that you go, even in your area, right? American Legion in your area, wherever you're watching from, if you're watching this, go support VFW, the auxiliary, the Sons of the American Legion. Just go be a part of change. I wish I'd have done it years ago. I really just didn't, but I kind of feel bad, and I wish I'd have done it sooner.
Especially now that you know what it's like, right?
And now you feel at home. You feel at home with your brothers and sisters, and you can talk. You can talk our lingo. You can talk about what goes on up here and in here, and guess what? They go like, I know.
Hey man, I know. I've been there.
Get it.
I know.
Yeah.
And this is what I did, it's a great place to. I don't want to call it networking, but it's a great place to find people just like you that have either been there, dealt with it, overcame it, fighting it, whatever. And think about it like this. If you're a veteran, when you were back in the day and somebody might have badmouthed your commander. Oh hell no, not my commander. When you walk in that building, at least I know it's at post 245.
Yeah.
In Seguin, Texas. At post 245, when you walk in that place, you belong.
Yep. From day one.
There's not a question. You belong.
Yep.
So I will say to the commander, Felisa, Raul, Danny, John. God, I there's so many that I can't remember.
They're all good people. Yep.
I can't. Ed, the chaplain, he's super awesome fellas, man. Even the ladies auxiliary. I mean, everybody you walk in, whenever they come in there, they talk to me like they've known me their entire life. And if that's not a sense of belonging and a sense of, hey, these people actually give a shit and they don't even know who the hell I am.
Yep.
That's a damn good feeling, let me tell you. So if you're like I said before, if you're feeling bad, call that 988 option 1. if you're, email us, or better yet, go find you an American Legion and tell them we sent you.
Mhm.
I promise you, you're gonna feel better when you walk out of that place.
Absolutely.
That's a guarantee. At least if you
Absolutely.
walk into 245, you will. That I can promise you.
Facts.
That's a fact. So, I guess with that, was there anything else your last minute stuff you want to put out?
No, man. Good recap. Next week
Absolutely.
we'll have a
Fresh
we'll
lineup.
have a fresh lineup and yeah.
Can't wait. And you know what? I'm thinking I really would like to do, and I'll run it past you, and I want to ask the officers and stuff at the post. There's supposed to be. I thought I heard something about a costume party. I would love to do a pop up and do a Gearheads and Guardians Halloween thing from the Legion if they would let us do that. I think that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
we'll have to see. Yep, time and however that works out. Yeah, absolutely. That'd be pretty cool.
Cool.
And
All right,
tomorrow, be on the lookout. Buzzed Golf Chronicles Episode 2, Nitro Bubba. We're gonna bring it to you. That ought to be fun.
4. All right. Well, in that case, I do have a couple of helmets from when I was in the oil field. If you guys want to borrow those, I'll let you go ahead and borrow. I'll hand them out to people that are in front of you, playing in front of you, maybe.
Yeah, Homeland Security at its finest.
All right. Well, hey, God bless everybody. It was definitely so awesome to see you guys. Don't forget, if you look right about, I think right about there. There's
somewhere in there.
Subscribe. Hit that button.
Yeah, subscribe.
Right over there's a thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up right over there.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go to share. And then make sure you like, subscribe, share it out, and tell everybody how goofy we are, or how funny we are, or whatever. And we look forward to seeing y'all next week. So, as we always say, shoot straight, go fast, and be safe. We love you guys, and God bless.
Have a good night.